Latino lives matter. Yes, I do say that. And as African American, French, Spanish, Creole, the part of Louisiana, that's in my DNA. Real is part of my family tree. Native American, Irish, English. As a multiracial person, I have to defend Black Lives Matter, Latino Lives Matter, and Native Lives Matter. White lives always matter. Okay. And it's mattering more because of this Trump situation. And the reason I'm bringing this up because in Southern California, you have a off-duty cop, white guy. At first, when I saw MediaCheckout.com, it looked like it was a the undercover cop. He never identified himself, whatever. So what happened was a Latino young man who's 14 years old had got into an argument with him. He was coming from school. And he's mostly Latinos, and there's some people African American sent there as well. And they get into an argument. So the officer, who's not on the clock, who looks like either a skinhead or compared for a light-skinned cholo, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe it's some light skin that looks lighter than Jason Kidd, with that bald head of his. Okay, Jason Kidd, the mixed dude. Okay, thank you. He comes out and grabs the 14-year-old, detained him, and all his friends be like, man, it's a minor, you're an adult. And he said, you threatened to kill me? Well, I mean, let me let you know, at 14 years old, they threatened to do that. And they don't got like, because they don't, the kids didn't just like no gangsters, they like no cholo, they wasn't sagging, they look like normal middle school kids is supposed to dress. You know what I'm saying? They went sagging their pants and talking about what's up essay and what's up my nigga and none of us. They wouldn't talk like that. Okay, I'll be serious. Y'all know I'm 37. I know about this stuff. Okay, I went to school in the barrio. Most minority schools, mostly white until the white flight happened. Okay, in late 80s. Okay, and even from Texas, it happens here too. So what happened is, they get to argument, so the one light brown, about my complexion, probably a little lighter than I am. Brother came in, tried to help his friend, his Latino friend, and they tried to fight the dude. And that's when he saw the brother and the other Latinos folk came in, tried to fight this officer. The officer who's off the clock already had a pistol on him. Cause I'm serious, he was regular clothes. He looked like a thug already. You don't even know this is an officer or not. Pulls out his old school gat. Anybody from old school know what I'm talking about? It's called a gun. A gat in your mouth, food, as Snoop Dogg say. He's from Southern California as well, okay? Pulls out and pow, shoots out all the kids, run, duck down, everything. As they continue to film the situation, the police, in Southern California comes out and arrests the young man, and then the dude on hands up the one who was detained and tried to get his gun. And my question is to this thing out. My heart goes out to the 14-year-old. I understand these kids are bad. When you have, and I don't know his family, but I know that when we was growing up in the 90s, many of us get mad at the older adults because the older adults felt they were comfortable because they have a title. They was entitled to do adult toys in any kind of way. And folks don't understand, like I said about these videos, mutual respect on both levels will squash all that parent and child. But as long as the other side feels it's comfortable to be disrespectful, don't think that somebody's going to tolerate that. They did that back in the day when people was believing that children to be seen. But so many cases that children to be seen, not be heard, you have folks who are abusing kids, physically, sexually, emotionally, all the rest of the stuff. Some even kill their kids over the situation. Kidnapping kids and stuff. This was, y'all saying people got away with that stuff in the old days while people kept their mouth shut. Now folks are open with it, and now we hear more about it. Okay? So, this officer, I do not like how he treats the 14-year-old. If you're on a sting operation as an undercover, I don't know the law as much, but ain't you supposed to show your ID, your badge, and say, I'm a cop? Because he thought he was talking to a normal stranger. So you really, if I wish I could be a lawyer, you really can't say it's too much a threat to an officer because you was dressed in regular clothes. That look thuggish, by the way, okay? Second of all, you also grab this man without no authority. You out the clock. You are not clocked in. So regardless if you're an officer or not, you had no business grabbing this 14-year-old, which is child abuse on your level. That is not your child. I know I heard in California, I don't believe in corporal punishment, and I think California, which was like Texas. But I've heard that you cannot whoop your kids in California, so I heard, okay? Like here in Texas, you can't, okay? But that's usually the parent's job by law to put their hands on the child, not a stranger. Remember, you got to argue with this child, and that's a child try to fight you. That's when you use your hands. Oh, trust me, I know, because I almost got into a fight in Job Corps with a 16-year-old when I was 27, 26 years old. And remember the video I did with Tito Bebino? Remember? That's one of my artists. Cali. That's my song right there. Te pido pero. He's from Puerto Rico, okay? All right. Well, remember he went to Puerto Rico and some teenage dude who didn't get mad because he didn't get an autograph, trying to do the George Lopez or Eric Estrada, and he attacked Tito Bebino, and boop! And they say in Puerto Rico, even write one thing, you just go to jail, okay? Which they changed the law down there too. So I defended Tito Bebino because I almost got into a fight with a 16-year-old in Job Corps. Remember, 16, 24. So I was over 24 because I was 24 years old. And what happened was I was looking for the female RA who wanted to be so strict and rigid. She wasn't doing her job. And what it was that I thought I didn't pass inspection because I saw tiles on my bed. I cleaned the whole room and everything. What the heck is going on? Because I knew she couldn't write me up. Because let me let you know what happened. I never told her, I never talked about it. I was sexual harassed in school. Besides in high school, I was sexual harassed in Job Corps. The bitch is dead, okay? And what happened was when she was, we'll go back to the subject. What happened was when she was always strict and rigid towards me. Someone did some things to me in her section. She did not correct that person. She always come after me and try to start in this fight. And she forgot I was older, you know, and I'm not from that generation that does not know nothing. I do read. So that's why they try to get me out of my education. I can get out of their job because you don't government property. But I kept it a secret. And so that night when she tried to write me up, I said, you know what you did last year? And what it was, yes, I am that type of person. I will find something that you did to me wrong and try to use it. Yes, I will do that. What happened is, when in 2005, a cholo from Juarez and a young dude that's from Southern California, he didn't sexual harassing, but their friend who went to the military and law forget wanted him to get shot when he was fighting in the war. When he turned 18, yes, I did, okay? I will admit that. Because I'm taking a shower, and they was, you know, bumping the doors and stuff, and they opened the door while I was naked in the shower. And so when I talked to Cinderella, the white woman, she told her to take me to the room. Did not let me sit in the same bed. This was like spring of 2005. And I ended up moving, instead of leaving section 2-1, I had to go to section 1-2, I think, yeah. Okay. Well, she refused, and she made all excuses to RA. Remember, she going over the lines. And the one thing I said in my videos, I said I don't believe I change the command because many situations, you know, not to bash minorities, sometimes minorities, both African American descent and Latino descent, if there's a bunch of them, there's a white person in charge, they feel they can overthrow that white person. Okay, and you make their own rules when they can. And it's sad that sometimes it be the white person is doing the good thing. He didn't be no redneck racist because our Cinderella, she was a good white woman, okay? She cared more about the students than the people who worked there. And so I kept that a secret, but I said, excuse me, I said, but your boss said to move me. And she looked at me with my eyes. I said, okay, I'm going to keep that in mind. But she did let me sleep in someone else's room. So one of my homeboys' room, his roommate didn't come back from Juarez, so I slept in his room. I slept in the roommate's bed, okay? And then they moved me downstairs. And so in 2006, November or October situation, when I got into art with the 16-year-old, and he tried to, and I said, "Cayet that way," he pushed me, which when he pushed me, that's legal right to defend myself. And remember I said that my counsel said, if you did a 4-punch call Johnny Cunningham, but he's already dead, that situation, if you watch one of my old videos, okay? So I pushed him back. So I'm like, wait, I hit a 16-year-old, you know, he born 1990, sure was. I'm 79, baby. And he fought like a little bitch. And we probably fight like a bitch because I have to remind myself, it's a young dude. This is not no grown fucking man. But he's about in 2 more years about to be one. And I didn't get in trouble because if they were used against me, they had a big case. I was sexually harassed at Job Corps in 2005 by 2 male students opening the door while I was in the shower butt naked. That is a lawsuit. So if I was going to let me go, if you're going to put me in jail, I'll put your ass out of business. Because I was defending myself. Because I got loud and looking for this woman, that's what it was. And the other student now, that's some cholo wannabe, we got into an argument. And that's when the 16, so he was 18, 19, 20 some years old. The stupid 16-year-old jumps in the conversation. And when I said, "Cállate, way," that's when we got into an argument. And that's when he pushed me. Which legally, I had a right to fight back. And that's why I was about Tito Bebino. When he had this situation in Puerto Rico, I defended Tito. I'm one of his favorite fans. Because I love his Cali, Cali. Baby, I love that reggaeton song. Te pido perdón, baila morena. Heck yeah! Okay, I love that dude he did with Bob Recordo, that Mexican, you know what I'm saying? And then he did with Garza Sosa, Gene Rivera. Okay? I love Tito Bebino's music, okay? Amor, I forgot one of those songs he was singing, okay? But let's get back to so that cop, if the dude put his hands on you, then you have a right to fight back but not detain him. You're not on the clock. I don't care if you are a police officer. Once you clock out, you're not in duty. Okay? So, and the kids jump because they see a grown man dressed in regular thuggish type clothing attacking a minor. Did you understand that? But see, since he's not puro blanco, he's not pure white, that's why you felt comfortable of doing that. And you knew your ass is guilty because they had you on camera. Thank you for camera phone. Thank God for camera phones. Because now we don't make up stuff. We can't say we make it up. And that been said that he was out of line, disrespectful kid. I don't care. If it was a white kid, a Latino or an African-American man, a descendant man, put their hands on them. All y'all were called out WBICKs, SPICs, NIGRs, Black Lives Matter, Latino Lives Matter, all that. They go back to the country, the Trumpers win, to build a wall, go back to Africa, all that doggone stuff. You know damn well you will say that. But since it's the reverse, and as a minority, with drop of Spanish DNA from Louisiana, and who've been listening to Latino music since the 90s, who learned Spanish since the mid-90s, 22 years, by the way, and found out that one of my ancestors, I'm going to film mi manito. We don't look the same, and well, I'm not sorry, Latinos, but y'all are mixed with African, Spanish, and American, including Mexico. The second president was, come on now. I mean, I'm not going to detail that. But even if he wasn't, I'm going to defend this person of color. I don't, I'm not with that black versus brown situation. I'm not for it. Y'all know I do not advocate that. And this is my heart and prayers go out to the young man. But to the cop, you was not on duty. You had no jurisdiction to put your hands on him and detain him unless you're doing a sting operation where you're undercover. And you did not, it's off duty. So if you were not undercover, you had no duty. And while the kids was coming after you, don't you think you're supposed to pull your badge out and say, "Hey, I am part of the police department, back off"? I mean, don't worry. If I don't become famous, I'm a security officer, so I might become a police. If I don't become famous, that's my second occupation, plan B, okay? I know that when you're doing, even though security and police are not the same, it's a little similar. You're supposed to let them know you're part of the authority so they can know who you are. But unfortunately, the dude did not know you was a cop, so you cannot get too much upset. And you came out there looking like a dog on I mean, seriously. I mean, you can do what you want to do outside your job, but I'm sorry. At least pull out your badge. At least let them know that you're a cop. Then they respect you. But since you look like a regular person, of course you're going to get dealt with. Who? Oh, my goodness. But since it's not a pure, but a blanquito, it's not a pure blanco, it's not a pure white guy, white boy, or whatever, that's the reason why you did what you did. I don't give a damn what anybody say. Because if the roles reverse, you know exactly. So Latino lives matter, y'all. It's like Black lives matter. Their lives matter. And no one who's African do not damn come on my damn fucking channel and tell me what the fuck I do on my damn fucking channel and what I am to you, whatever. I don't go about what you do. And same thing with the Latinos who are anti-black. Okay? This is not a channel for you. Get the hell, like I told these old raggedy old hypermasculine insecure brothers who don't like me, get the hell off my channel. I don't need y'all on my channel, including the redneck ones too. Get off my channel. I don't do pocho and cooning up in here. Okay? I don't mean by poor. I ain't talking about those who are born here. I'm talking about pocho as in thinking you're white and that type of thing. Thank you. It's like no different cooning. Okay? I'm going to defend this young man. He was abused by this officer. And the officer should be locked up and put in jail for what he did. He did not identify himself. He went above the line. And then he'll put out a gun. I mean, I'm sorry, if I was filming, I would think he was some gangster or something. You know what I'm saying? Some wigger or something who was a gangster or something. But no. You felt great because that great white hope and that privilege to put a hand on a brown child. That's what it was, huh? Well, I don't care if Trump is president or not. That's not your duty to do that. But you feel comfortable since he's president. So now you want to kill a bunch of W's and N's. So that's exactly what you're doing. I'm not going to sit here and defend this person. He was wrong. And taxpayer dollars, since y'all worry about welfare and Section 8 mess, taxpayer dollars should go to these damn cops either who like this. Let me say this again. I'm a taxpayer. I do work. Taxpayer money should not go to cops like this. So just like y'all worry about welfare, Section 8 and Social Security and stuff, only with concerned minorities, when actually the biggest welfare kings and queens look more like the cop that did what he did than look like me and this homie. So I just want to let y'all know that. You have a white woman who's on welfare and she's a millionaire. It's on YouTube. Y'all remember the story I did? Who does that? Really? I mean, I'm sorry. If I win lottery, fuck welfare, fuck Section 8 and public house, I want my own shit. Okay? I want a mansion, you know, a castle type mansion, you know what I'm saying? A big swimming pool. Y'all know exactly. I dream big, y'all. So I'm not one of them want to be welfare like the stupid bitch that made a video about kill nigga video, you know, and using hip hop music. We want to be on. Baby, I don't know what you're dreaming. Quit smoking that kush, that meth, whatever. But I'm not want to be. I do not want to be technically on welfare if I had no other choice. Trust me, I would love to have a big mansion, house, a car, and everything under my name. I don't have nobody in my business telling me what I can do on my own property, whatever. As long as I'm not breaking no laws, I'm good. I have my own food, buy all the food I want. Trust me, it won't be no almost $200 of food. But I have $300, more than $300 of my own money, and have me some food. I don't have to go to the store. Just have food right and just cook. You know, I love cooking. I wasn't raised to cook, y'all, but since I love cooking, yes, I do. Making cakes and all that. I have a big dinner. Y'all shoot, come to my place. We gonna be eating some food up in here. Okay. So I think about doing that, doing culinary arts. But yeah, for real. But you just can't sit here and think that everybody on the system wants to be on the system. Because I was raised middle class. Yes, I do act bougie. Even I am not on the system. I'm on the system. So I don't know why I think someone like me wants to be on the system forever. No, I want more. I want to be more rich than Trump. I want to be more wealthier than Trump. Okay, a trillionaire or something. Not no damn living on no Section 8 or public house and on food stamps and living below the income. This is a nightmare to me. So I don't know what y'all get y'all theory from, because you saw some idiots who choose to be stereotypical. I'm sorry, my minorities out there, stop specializing that as like it's something. No, let's be on the system for a little bit and try to get the hell out. Because trust me, I want to know on my own. When I was a child growing, I wanted to. Can I tell you my story? Why do you think I flunked the first grade 31 years ago, I try to say? Because I want to be big like Whitney Houston and have it. Thank you. Not be living in no doggone ghetto. Not to be living in ghetto. Not to be living in the ghetto, excuse me, or doing anything else. You know, I'm being a little crazy. All right, bye, y'all. But to this young man, my heart and prayers goes out to you, and hope it just be done. And hopefully that officer does his job and be on CPS. Hold on, mama, the mother, call CPS. Yes, hold on. That's one thing. Get CPS involved. How he handled it. Yeah, that is child abuse. It's a liberal state. I hate the fact that I don't live in a liberal state. I live in redneck Republican state. That is child abuse. He was off duty. You can get CPS involved. Bingo. Bye.